So that is a lot expected of your little kindergartner. And believe it or not, by the end of the year, they will have achieved all of those things. And it is pretty incredible to watch. One of the most important factors, though, in that being able to happen is your child working with both us and you. So that home and school partnership. So, one thing that we really like to emphasize is that we are very open with communication. So, we want you to let us know if there are any issues at home or any issues that you may encounter throughout the entire school year. We are always available to you by email. If you email us, we will get back to you within 24 hours, if not a lot sooner. We believe in very open communication because we are working together to help your child achieve all of these things. We are honestly building on the natural things that they are learning at home. So in school, we are just building upon those things and helping them progress even further. Some things that we would recommend that you do at home to help support what's happening in school and to help their growth is obviously reading with them all the time at home. Once the school year begins, we will kind of give you some prompts on things that you can ask them while you are reading with them to kind of further their understanding and kind of deepen their comprehension of what they are reading. So some things that you could do just right off the bat over the summer while they are reading with you at home is, ask them who the characters were in the story, ask them where the story was happening, and then just kind of like a basic retell, ask them what happened in the beginning of the story, what happened in the middle of the story, and then what happened in the end of the story. So these things are really going to help deepen their comprehension of what they had read and just further that learning right along. The other thing that you could absolutely start doing right now and throughout their kindergarten year is having rich conversations with them. So, kind of building their vocabulary and building their language competency by having those rich conversations with them so that when they hear these rich vocabulary words, it's just naturally occurring for them. Please let us know if you have any questions about this. We really believe at Russell Knight in working as a team with helping your child learn and grow, and we really look forward to working with you. The next thing we wanted to just briefly touch on is a kind of sample kindergarten schedule. So as you can see here, our schedule is pretty packed. These guys are working from 9 a.m. till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There are a lot of high expectations with our full day kindergarten. So the day will always start with them coming in and having like a brief homeroom where they're getting unpacked and kind of just settling in. And then we always start our day with a morning meeting. So this is super fun and also important in building relationships and building a classroom community. So within that, we'll do some greetings, some shares, and then like a brief activity before we start our day. With our new full day kindergarten curriculum, we are having a integrated curriculum. So that means we are making sure that when they're learning about science, they're also reading and they're writing, or when they're learning about social studies, again, they're also reading and writing, and everything is kind of just melded together, and it really allows for a richer learning experience. So our integrated language arts and social studies block is about 75 minutes. Their integrated language arts and science block is about an hour. And then there is 25 minutes of foundations practice a day. So that is when we're teaching them the letter names, the letter sounds, how to write all of their letters properly, and then eventually how to take the sounds that they've learned and blend them into words. There is a snack in kindergarten. Depending on the class, it may be in the morning, it may be in the afternoon. It really depends on that specific teacher's schedule, but there is a snack. Kindergarten also has lunch and recess, so that is super exciting for a lot of them. And then we always have about a little less than an hour of math, in which we use the Eureka Math program, which is a really rich math program that lets the students really understand exactly what it is they're doing. rather than just memorizing facts. One of the really exciting things that we have found with the full day kindergarten curriculum is that our kids get to go to Encore, which are classes like music, art, Spanish, SSI, and library, which are things that with the half day kindergarten program, these kids didn't get the chance to go to, and they really enjoy it. And I think it's a really kind of well-rounded experience for them. Usually we do a quiet time, which occurs depending, again, it depends a little bit on the teacher's schedule. I believe it's typically held after recess because it allows the children to come back in from recess, take a quick break, let them refocus and reset their minds. And while they're doing that, without even knowing it, we have them working on fine motor activities that really just focus on them being quiet, them refocusing, and getting ready for an afternoon of learning. The other part of, and the kind of the final part of the kindergarten schedule and curriculum is a playtime. So this is a playtime that happens every day. This isn't if we have time to do it. This is every day they have at least 25 minutes of play. So this could be things like dramatic play with, little kitchens or baby dolls. It could be, again, some fine motor or sensory play, as in with Play-Doh or kinetic sand. Honestly, there are a wide range of toys that are in the kindergarten classroom, but it is all meant for them to kind of explore and develop their social skills and at the same time learn a little bit. So that is our kindergarten sample schedule. So like I said, it is jam-packed. They are at it from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., but they are learning and they are playing and they're having fun, and it is all kind of wrapped up really nice and neatly with our schedule.